Welcome to Tracy Erin Talks, where functional medicine meets personal development. You want to be living your best life, but the overwhelming amount of health information out there is confusing, and the way you think about yourself is keeping you stuck. You know you are meant for more. As a women's health specialist, my aim is to simplify and equip you with the tools you need to be beautifully balanced from the inside out. Welcome back to Tracy Erin Talks, the podcast where we dive into all things hormone health, energy, and vibrant living. I am your host, Tracy Erin, and today we are talking about one of my favorite underrated health heroes, fiber. Yes, fiber. Now, before you really roll your eyes and think fiber is just for grandma's breakfast cereal, let me tell you this. I'm not talking about cans of Metamucil. Fiber is a game changer when it comes to balancing hormones and feeling like yourself again. So let's dive into how this humble little nutrient can have a huge impact on your energy, mood, and overall health. So, why fiber matters for hormone balance? Let's start there. If you've been on a hormonal roller coaster, think mood swings, low energy, wonky periods, chances are you are not getting enough fiber. And here's why that matters. Your body uses fiber as a secret weapon to keep your hormones in check. So you see, estrogen is an important hormone for us women, right? But could we get too much of a good thing? That's actually where the problems start. If you have heard of the term estrogen dominance, then you understand that it can lead to all sorts of symptoms that are far too common. Things like weight gain, PMS from hell, breast tenderness, headaches, you name it. So here's where fiber comes to the rescue. It binds to that excess estrogen and it helps escort it right out of your body so it doesn't keep recirculating and wreaking havoc. But there's even more benefits than that. Fiber helps with gut health. When your gut is happy, it's better at processing hormones. And you know what happens when your gut isn't happy, right? It's like a bad mood for the whole body. Constipation, bloating, sluggish digestion all mess with your hormone levels, which makes you feel even more out of balance. So, when we say enough fiber, what does that actually look like? So, now that you know a little bit about why fiber is so important, let's talk about how to actually get enough. Spoiler alert, it's probably more than you're eating now, and it's even probably more than you think. So, ideally, women should be aiming for 25 to 35 grams of fiber per day. Does that sound like a lot? Well, it really isn't if you think about it in terms of vegetables. So, let me break this down for you. One of the easiest ways to boost your fiber intake and get some serious hormone balancing benefits is to eat 2 to 3 cups of vegetables per meal. Yes, per meal. Don't panic. I promise it's totally doable. And I'm going to give you a few examples that will make you rethink how to fill your plate. So I know you're busy. So I'm hoping that these ideas are going to be simple, delicious, and packed with fiber. Let's start at breakfast meal one, the breakfast veggie scramble. So you might not typically turn to vegetables for breakfast, but trust me, you're going to love this one. You start with a veggie scramble. You can easily fit 2 to 3 cups of greens like spinach, kale, and zucchini in there. Saute in olive oil, a little avocado oil, or coconut oil. Toss in some scrambled eggs, and you've got yourself a very nutritious, hormone balancing breakfast. If you add a little avocado on the side for good fats, boom, you are starting your day right. Another trick, if you like to do smoothies, is to bring home zucchini from the grocery store, wash it, dry it, and chop it into cubes. Then lay it flat on a cookie sheet. Freeze it for 10 to 15 minutes. Then dump it into a Ziploc bag and store it in your freezer. 2 cups of frozen zucchini cubes is a wonderful way to make that morning smoothie creamy and packed with fiber and nutritious. And trust me, you'll never taste it. Add a little cocoa powder or a scoop of peanut butter. It's a really delicious, creamy smoothie right in the morning. Always, always, always add a scoop of protein powder in there too. You never want to just be veggies and fiber alone. All right, let's get to meal number 2, lunchtime. Salads are really easy for lunchtime, and everyone's often in the middle of their day and don't have a lot of time or desire to start cooking and deal with the cleanup afterwards. So, salads can really pack a powerful punch. So, you build a salad with 2 to 3 cups of veggies, something like mixed greens, cucumbers, bell peppers, mushrooms, carrots. Go ahead and add some lean protein like grilled chicken or salmon. Top it off with a fiber rich seed like flax seeds or chia seed. Not only are you getting fiber from the veggies, but those seeds also help with hormone balance too. All right, so meal number 3. How about a veggie pack stir fry for dinner? Dinner doesn't have to be complicated. You just grab a stir fry pan, load it up with 2 to 3 cups of veggies like broccoli, bok choy, bell peppers, cabbage, snap peas. Toss in some tofu or shrimp. Toss it with your favorite spices. This meal's quick, easy, super filling, thanks to all the fiber. And I dare say more convenient than fast food and will help you to feel fantastic. So let's talk about more fiber and how it is actually more fiber, less stress for your hormones. So let's not forget about that bonus. Eating fiber doesn't just help with hormones, it's a win for digestion, weight management, and even your mood. When your hormones are balanced, you're going to feel more energized, less irritable, and ready to tackle life's challenges. So, fiber isn't just about keeping you regular, though, shout out to fiber for that too. It helps with that. It's about creating a healthy foundation so your hormones don't have to work overtime. And who doesn't want a little less stress on their body, right? So let's talk about now how to make your fiber in your diet your friend. The secret is you start small. I get it. You might be thinking, well, Tracy, I'm barely eating any vegetables right now. How do I go from 0 to 2 to 3 cups per meal? The key is to start small. You don't need to overhaul your diet overnight. Just begin by adding 1 extra serving of vegetables to each meal. And once you start feeling the benefits, and trust me, you will want to keep going. And listen, if raw veggies aren't your thing, that's fine. Roast them, steam them, blend them into soups or smoothies. You've got options. All right, so that's it for today's episode of Tracy Erin Talks. Remember, fiber is the unsung hero of hormone balance, and getting those 2 to 3 cups of veggies per meal can make a world of difference in how you feel. If you start adding more fiber into your life, you're not just giving your hormones a helping hand. You're giving yourself a chance to feel better, more vibrant, and more like the real you. So, here's your challenge. This week, aim for at least 1 meal a day with 2 to 3 cups of veggies. Take a pic, tag me on Instagram, and let's make fiber the new trend. Thanks for tuning in today. And if you loved today's episode, make sure to subscribe, share, and leave a review. Until next time, stay balanced, full of fiber, my friend. Thank you for joining me today on Tracy Erin Talks. I hope you found today's episode enriching to your life. If you enjoyed today's content, would you consider subscribing to the podcast and leaving a review? That simple act helps this podcast get into the hands and ears of many more women just like you. Remember, anything you want and do not yet have will require a new set of beliefs, thoughts, actions, and a new you. I am honored to be on this journey with you as we wholeheartedly pursue true health and wellness in mind, body, and soul.